music. Ha 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 ha. 1, 2, ha 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 ha. Alright, look. I'ma tell you this for your own benefit. Your shit was dope as hell, especially when you wrote 90% of it. What you need to do is practice on your freestyles. When you come up missing like Snoop Dogg's police files. This type of literature that I'm spitting, be hitting. You're gonna swear to God this shit was written, but it wasn't. I kill a dozen rappers when I'm buzzing, guzzling, beat your ass like a jealous husband.
I don't like to dwell on what color I am. I don't like to sit here and go, oh, I'm white. You know, I've had enough of that all my life. So now I'm at the point where it's like, yo, I look back and nobody asked to be born a certain color. Nobody asked to, I want to look like this, you know what I mean? It's like I was born this way. I look like what I look like. I can't help that, you know. Let me do what I can while I'm here, you know what I mean? It's like nobody had to accept me. Nobody had to like my stuff, you know. I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm trying to represent where I come from, where I grew up at, the type of lifestyle that I led, you know what I mean, growing up, and just be myself and share my point of view with the world. And I feel like a lot of people are going to relate to what I'm saying because whether white, black, whatever nationality you are, you know, there's a lot of poor people, there's a lot of lower class people in America that can feel where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of things I say, a lot of people can relate to, like, oh, I've been there. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not the only person in the world that don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that feel the same way I do. Nobody had a choice of what color to be or what to look like or anything when they was born. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm kind of like, that's a message I try to get across in my music. It's like, look, I was born this way. You know what I mean? This is me. This is what I look like. This is how I act. If you don't like it, you know what I mean? Don't listen to the music. You know, if you get offended by my music, don't listen to it. I'm bringing you into Slim Shady's world. If you don't want to come into Slim Shady's world, don't come. You know what I mean? It's that simple, you know?
I think one of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just obviously people not believing in the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt hung over my head and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it, and I was gonna make it regardless of what anybody said. I'm Marshall Mathers. I'm Eminem. I'm Slim Shady. Can I redo that? That was terrible.
That was awful.
My self-esteem is gone, my confidence.
Now this about to kick off, this party looks whack. Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch.
He was a shy kid in tough public schools and was frequently bullied.
You got beat up a lot as a kid.
Yeah, there was a lot of instances.
You got beat up coming home from school.
Beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved in the lockers. I think that, you know, there was certainly like a rebellious, like youthful rage kind of in me. And there was also, you know, the fact of the no getting away from fact that I am white, you know, and this is predominantly black music, you know, and people telling me you don't belong, like you're not gonna succeed because you're this color. Coming from being an underground MC and being an underdog and things like that kind of gave me that attitude, I think, you know. I think that had a lot to do with it. Hip hop has always been about bragging and boasting, and I'm better than you at this and I'm better than you at that. And I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, you know, he may have more chicks, like he may have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me. You know what I mean? He can't write what I'm writing right now. And it started to feel like, you know, maybe Marshall's getting a little respect. I found that no matter how bad I was at school, like, and no matter how low my grades might have been at sometimes, I always was good at English. I just felt like I want to be able to have all these words at my disposal in my vocabulary at all times whenever I need to pull them out. I don't think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. My mind 24/7, aside from family stuff obviously, is constantly thinking of ways to bend words, or I may, like, if I don't got paper, I'll write it on my hand or whatever. And sometimes when I fill up the hand, then I'll transfer it to paper. What I love about rap is that it feels like it's puzzles to me. Like, words are like puzzles, and trying to figure out a puzzle, trying to figure out what word could go here and how many words can I make. Like, if I can take a rhyme, like, I'm real into the craft, like, just the MCing, and I feel like I always think, like, how can I figure this puzzle out? Like, how can I take words and put them at the end of the sentence, but in between, maybe make some words rhyme in between that rhyme, and, like, sandwich them, you know what I'm saying? Like, so sandwich those words and try to make them rhyme inside of the phrase, and then come back outside and try to rhyme with the word that I ended on the snare. Like, I'm kind of real into the technical part of it. This is the one thing that I feel like I have that, I can do well. So if I didn't have this, I don't know what. I really can't do fucking thing else, Except for play basketball, I'm kind of fucking nasty. But like, rap is just, it's everything to me. Like, this is my world. This is, what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do. Like, I'm still passionate about hip hop in every aspect of it. So making beats and producing, is definitely, it's fun for me. I love beats and rhymes, and I love the fact that you can express yourself in a rhyme, and it can be therapeutic, and you've got it off your chest, and then you could go on to the next thing. I don't know. There's so much shit that I love about rap. I always write, and I probably always will. I don't know at what point, whatever point I decide, like, I'm gonna put the mic down or whatever happens with that, I do feel like I always want something to do with the music. So whether it's producing or whatever, ends up happening, I think that I just want something to do with it. Try whatever. Don't be afraid to try whatever, even if the idea in the beginning is stupid. Everybody here tonight who is an Eminem fan, man, I just want to say thank you for the support, man, and not give it up on me, man. I love y'all, and I couldn't have did it without you. So this song is for you. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Put your hands up, y'all. Everybody, go to that place. Some of you might still be in that place. Check it out. Follow me.
You can try to read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay them. But you won't take the sting out these words before I say them. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna let you stop me from causing man. But I say I'ma do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm doing this for me. So fuck the world, feed it beans. It's gassed up, everything's stopping me. I'ma be what I set out to be. Without a doubt, and all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony. You're with fans and still trying to ask him why I have me. From Infinite down to that last relapse album, he's still shitting. Whether he's on salary, paid hourly, until he bows out or his shit just bows out of me. Whichever comes first, for better or worse. He's married to the game, like a fuck you for Christmas. His gift is a curse. Forget the earth, he's got the urge to pull his dick from the dirt and fuck the whole universe. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, we'll walk this road together, through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm, say you know that you're not alone, I'll if you feel like you've been and cut the crap. I shouldn't have to rhyme these words in a rhythm for you to know it's a rap. You said you was king, you lied through your teeth. For that, fuck your feelings. Instead of getting crap, you get into the fans. I'll never let you down again, I'm back. I promise to never go back on that promise. In fact, let's be honest, at last we laughed, CD was wet. Perhaps I ran them accents into the ground. Relax, I ain't going back to that now. All I'm trying to say is get back to black. Cause I ain't playing around. There's a game called Circle and I don't know how. I'm way too up to back down. But I think I'm still trying to figure this crap out. Thought I had it mapped out, but I guess I didn't. This fucking black cloud still follows me around, but it's time to exercise. These demons, these motherfuckers is doing jumping jacks. I'm not was my decision to get clean. I did it for me. Admittedly, I probably did it subliminally for you, so I could come back a brand new me. You helped see me through, and don't even realize what you did, cause believe me, I've been through the ringer, but taking too little to the middle finger. I think I got a tear in my eye. I feel like the king of my world. Haters can make like bees with no stingers and drop dead